Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. Look, discrimination is real all over the planet, but it's time to start fighting back. You know, when someone discriminates against you and you don't do anything, you make it bad for other black people that's coming up behind you, right? Because then they have to deal with these idiots. But if you check them on the spot, sue them, do whatever you have to do, it makes life better for the next generation. Don't just take it and walk away. I'll share an example, and then I'll give you my own personal example. A black doctor in Texas says she was humiliated last year when she was denied opening a bank account with a $16,000 check from her employer, according to a federal lawsuit alleging racial discrimination. It's a doctor. Got her first check. She wants to deposit in the bank like normal people, but you will run into that racist who will see the amount and say, and be upset, why are you, a black person, have more money than I? And that hatred and that racism just starts spewing. And before you know it, they just can't help themselves. Dr. Malika Mitchell Stewart, 34, recently completed her residency and was excited to open an account on December 18th with a $16,780.16 check. It was a signing bonus check from Valley Oaks Medical Group. According to the lawsuit filed Wednesday against J.P. Morgan Chase and two of its employees at a branch of Sugar Land, Mitchell Stewart's sense of accomplishment, however, quickly turned into humiliation after workers at the location raised questions about the check's authenticity and her employment as a doctor, ultimately accused her of fraud before turning her away, the lawsuit said. Dr. Mitchell Stewart certainly did not expect that when she attempted to open a bank account with Chase and proudly deposited her first check as a new physician, she would be accused of fraud and denied the ability to open a bank account at one of the more prominent retail banks in the world, the suit said. What Dr. Mitchell Stewart was reminded of on this day was that she is a black woman attempting to deposit a $16,000 check in a predominantly white affluent suburb solely because of her race. Dr. Mitchell Stewart was discriminated against by members of Chase banking staff and denied service provided to non-African American customers at Chase. J.P. Morgan Chase said in a statement Thursday, "We take this matter very seriously and are investigating the situation. We have reached out to Dr. Mitchell Stewart to better understand what happened and apologize for her experience." Now, let me share my story at a bank. Just this past weekend, Core America Bank in the Copperfield area, right? I go to the lobby, fill out the withdrawal slip, give them my withdrawal slip and my driver's license. The lady behind the counter looked at my driver's license, looked at my withdrawal, and just stared. So after an awkward silence, I said, wait. So I reached in my wallet, gave her another. Now she has two forms of IDs. She was still quiet, looking at my account, looking. And I said, what's the problem? She said, the signature on here doesn't match the signature on your driver's license. I was like, what? I said, okay, well, give me a pen, let me sign it again. So I signed my name again, just like it was on my driver's license. Damn near close. And she said, and still she looked at it. And I said, well, ask me some security questions then, because I need to go. She refused to ask me any security questions. So then another teller, she comes. Well, we not allowed. Now she didn't even look at it. She didn't look at the driver's license. None of it. She just assumed, and she stated, and then she told the clerk, "Well, ask him some security questions." She still refused to ask me security questions. So at this time, I'm getting hot. She said, "Well, I don't remember. I don't remember you." Now I've been coming to this bank for over 15 years. And seen her before, right? Dealt with her. I don't know. I don't remember you and whatnot. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you something to remember me by, right? I leaned in, man, I cussed her ass out, right? You going to remember me after this. Because if you don't remember me being polite, quiet, smile, hey, how y'all doing? You don't remember that. But you'll remember me cussing you out, right? I was so upset, I don't even know what I said. I was just that upset, right? But I bet you she'll remember me now. But it's sad that we have to bring up lawsuits in order to get justice, to have that 100% freedom feel. We have to curse people out and come out the bag on them just to have peace. We have to put a foot in somebody's ass just to enjoy life and have peace. And sometimes you don't even feel like it. You just want to get your money and go. You want to relax. You know, the first thing black people do is, what's the rule? Okay, you do that and above just so they don't bother you. And there still will be one asshole that will find a reason to bother you. You know, with their problem. I don't know what the problem is. You going in there to conduct a business transaction, and they let their racism or personal feelings, or I don't know what it is, get in the way. And so you have to let them know who you are. That's important. Because you have to set a precedent that I don't know what or who you think black people are, but you're going to learn today. I'm saying this to say to all black people on the planet, stop taking so much racial shit. It's dead. The old, I'ma love them till they love us back. We tried it. As a matter of fact, it was a brilliant strategy because it's like Abraham theory, like I always say. You gotta try it, and that way you exhaust all your methods till now you can deal with the truth. There is racism. There will be racism. You saw it from America to Ukraine, the war going on, and racism still pops its head into the mix. So we got to deal with it, and we got to deal with it head on. You can't sing it away. You can't march it away. You know, you can't tap dance it away. You know, the only way you can get rid of it is through high knowledge. High knowledge. Right? And stay strong and move forward, pursue your goal and destiny, and knock out obstacles that get in your way. You don't have time for it. You know? But I mean, it is crazy. You know, you gonna deny me my funds when I'm giving you 2 photo IDs? Then I said, what you want, a credit card? Well, ask me security questions that you all provide. Give it. She wouldn't do none of it. Just all she could do is just look. Just look at me. Then after I lit into her, then they gave me back my ID and my withdrawal slip and to ask me to leave. And that's what they wanted. They did not want to give me my money. I wouldn't ask for anybody else's money. And then what's your protocol in order to get my money out of my bank? I gave them 2 forms of ID. Right. And neither one of them was expired. And so when I called the corporate office, they couldn't explain why she did it. Right? She violated all types of protocol. Right? Then to show you how the manager at the place, when he reached out to me, he didn't say, I'm sorry I apologize for the experience you went through. Are you okay? Were you able to retrieve money? Or none of that. Wasn't even concerned, so that lets you know, right? He was already on the defensive, and shouldn't be in a position like that. But I'm telling you all, it's real. It's real, but we can't look to the sky. We can't look to the left and to the right of us. You got to look from within to come up with the solutions. Verbal Pick Radio, we're out.